The First Lady says current measures put in place to control an outbreak are not enough. Nigeria's First Lady AISHA BUHARI has called for a total lockdown of the country to prevent the spread of the disease. Since the disease was first detected in China in December 2019, scores of territories have had to shut down activities and limit the movement of people to contain its spread. The federal government and many Nigerian states have similarly started restricting movements and shutting down social and economic activities to prevent an outbreak. However, the First Lady believes this is not enough, as some people still have to walk outside the home and could infect others. He said it is commendable that the state governors have closed down schools. However, this could be counterproductive if parents are still going to work. We should not isolate students and expose their parents. Let us remember that they will meet at home. Hashtag total lockdown. Hashtag stay at home. She tweeted to her over 500,000 followers early on Monday, March 23rd, 2020. Nigeria has recorded a total of 35 confirmed cases in 6 states: Lagos 24, FCT 6, Ogun 2, Oyo 1, Ekiti 1, Edo 1. Honestly, most of our leaders are very, very, very funny. Until things we get out of hand, that is when we'll now be running scatter. We had a lot of time, enough time for us to have taken decisive measures, to have taken some decisions at the beginning. Even some people were of the opinion that as soon as we recorded the first case of that Italian man, you know, that was when they ought to have done the needful. But no, they still left everything open, even when people were crying and saying all manner of things. Now it is now AISHA BUHARI is coming out to say there should be total lockdown when already the spread is already there. There is no doubt about it, because I can't imagine that within the space of 2-3 days the cases have really gone high. The numbers of the cases have really gone high. Then what does that tell you? That means after they had already shut down most of the airports, I think the Lagos and Abuja, the shutting down of that international airports of Lagos and Abuja will commence today. What happened all of this time for 2 weeks ago, at least 2 weeks ago, last week? What really happened? Nothing. Everybody was just like going in and out and what have you. The other day, Ren Omokri was saying that Buhari had to allow his daughter to come in first before they started restricting this airports and what have you. Do you see the kind of game they are playing? Abba Kyari has cried out now that the lawmakers that are just coming back from abroad are refusing to be screened. They don't want to be screened, and he has called on Gbajabiamila and the rest of them to make sure that those people go for tests, because everybody is doing big manity. Once it favors them, that is the only they don't care. But if it does not favor them, that is when they will always come out to begin to speak. Are we supposed to be speaking now? Individuals have been saying this. Let them close down all our airports. Let them close. Let them begin to do the necessary, taking some precautions. No, nobody listen. Now that the thing is going higher. The other day, the can in Lagos saying that it was not enough for them to shut down churches. Believe you me, because of that singular act that happened yesterday, that most of the religious houses, those big ones, what they did, you are going to see the effect. Those who are saying a lie, it is fake, continue. Very soon your body will tell you. We have a lot of problem on our hands that we are not able to even include or add to what we have been facing with this issue of esme and what have you, the economy and what have you. Everything is just in disarray. Nobody is saying anything. Now we allow this thing. We shouldn't have had business with this disease that is just going around the world if we had done the needful at the appropriate time. Now we'll not be running a test scatter, running up and down. God has given us brain. We will not use that brain. We will like, oh, let God do it. That is the position of some people. They are waiting that, oh, God is going to do it for them. God is going to do that. It doesn't work that way. Those who are telling you, they are just deceiving you. You have your part. You have your role to play. After you must have done your own part, then God will do his own part. It does not work that way. You cannot leave all your responsibilities. to God. It doesn't work that way. A typical example is for you to even see food to eat, you must work. Why is it that you are not staying in your house and be calling forth food, that food should just land on your table? Because you have your own role to play. And as you are going out to look for what you are going to eat, you pray that God will show mercy on you, because you are working, and he who works must eat. And that is what that is the principle of God. No, everything, it is not my portion. It is not my portion. Then whose portion? So they believe that anybody that is going through tough time is as a result of sin. That is some people's opinion or position. But in the in secular, you see that government is not proactive. Most especially when maybe they feel that they are going to be exonerated. A typical example is a Atiku's son. A typical example is a one man that just died this morning. A typical example is a big man too, or he was a big man too. But see what is happening now. That is when everybody will now be running up and down. We're running up and down. Some people are even in the school of thought that I beg forget, now lie they lie. Somebody was saying, I beg you forget, nothing they happen. Nothing of such in Nigeria. Nothing of such in Nigeria. Let them continue. Those who do not want to stay back at home, those who do not want to take the directives, the government, the reason why you are seeing that the government is just coming out with all these policies, because they know that they're going to be affected. Believe you me, if they are not going to be affected, they will not be bothered. Maybe they thought it was a joke, and somebody was saying this world is just a global village. You can imagine something that happened in China. Now it circulated the whole world within a twinkle of some months or some days. It's it's been spreading. It's really been spreading. So, well, the earlier the better. If they don't do the needful, like we've been talking about, of course they've closed down the schools. Some states have told their workers not to come to work. They should be working from home. But the next thing is for you, it's the marketplaces and these public buses. If everybody can let everybody stay at home, that money that they have been hiding, they have been putting for themselves, they will bring that money to feed a lot of people. That is the next thing to do now. Even as we have that 30 cases, it's even much, because we wouldn't have gotten to this extent. That 30 people, or 35 or 36 as we are hearing, let there be total lockdown. Let there be total lockdown. Whether you're getting your income on a daily basis, the government should provide for you, because you have contributed enough. Government should provide for you. Everybody should stay at home. Let government provide. They will tell us they'll be recovering a lot of money. This is the time for them to spend that money. All those money they use for vote buying, this is the time for them to spend that money on you, so that your life will be secured. Everything about you will be secured. Let everybody stay at home. The government, whether they like it or not, they must provide for everybody. They must provide for everybody. This will compel them to do the right thing. So even as the president's wife is coming out, she ought to have talked before now. She ought to have said something before now, because a lot of people, they believe that it is not their business. Maybe they think that they are immune from all of these things. It does not know you. It does not know how much you have in your bank account, because your money cannot even save you. Because some of them that are getting it now, if we are to go by money, of course, yes, they will not even tell anybody. They will just say to themselves that. But now, you can't say to yourself, oh. That is just my own opinion concerning what the president's wife has said. Someone says, as if her husband will give people free money and food if they remain at home. They will, oh, they will do that, because it is when you are alive that you'll be able to talk. You'll be able to talk straight. If you are not healthy, forget it. Like I said, they have to do it. They must provide for the people. Let everybody stay at home. The reason why Italy is going through what they are going through, the same thing, the same stubbornness. I don't care attitude. See where it has landed them. Their president is crying now. They need help from above. They have done everything they needed to do, but yet the whole thing is escalating. So let everybody be careful. Someone say, we know our mother AISHA BUHARI, you have good heart for us. I wish you are in the position to help us. Other countries made provision for their citizens, but there's nothing like that in this country. Most of the parents are working in private parastatal, where the owners of the business again gain more money to pay us by our effort. So if we don't go to work, it means another problem. That's what somebody is saying there. We understand all of that. Someone says, how will total lockdown affect the first lady and her family? Has she even gone to the market to buy food items for her family? What measures has she put in place or suggested before the lockdown? Of course, now let them suggest that they will do the needful and they will begin to know how they are going to go about it. That is just the way it is. Like I said, all the money they've stacked, they don't want to spend. They are telling us no money. This time around, they will bring it out. But your life is more important. Our lives, are more important. Let everybody stay back at home. They must provide. They must provide. Someone says that give us 200k each first before you lock down totally. Exactly. So guys, I'll leave your comments below in the comment section and let's have your take concerning what Aisha Buhari has said.